Looking for home security cameras but have areas with no power or hardwired network connections? I was sent these solar power wireless cameras. I'm going to review the hardware and show the software to see if these are any good. Let's go. This kit came with 4 cameras, and look at this, no monthly fee. I've always been concerned about solar power wouldn't keep up with the power the camera needs. This is definitely one of the things I'm going to test out. Let's open up the package and check out the hardware. Some stickers to let people know they're being watched. And here it is, wireless, solar, PTZ, and seems sturdy. What else is in the package? A manual, which turned out to be more of a quick start guide. The home base that comes with 32 gig of local storage, but when everything is said and done, it's actually 29 gig for recording from the cameras. And USB cables. These USB cables are to charge the camera if the sun isn't enough. Mounting hardware for each camera. And these templates where to start the screws for the mounting brackets. That makes it easier to hang. Now the cameras itself. The built-in solar panel. Wi-Fi antennas. Mounting bracket. Status LED. The 4 brown circles are LED floodlights. I'll show you these later. That black bulb is the motion sensor. The camera, which has up to 2K video quality and night vision. And right there, which is hard to see, is the microphone, so you can hear what's going on. There's a little cover right here for the USB. Again, this is to charge the unit. There is another small cover here that has power and a reset button. There's the reset, and there's the power. The camera has PTZ, and the manufacturer states a 360-degree viewing angle. Now the home base. If the camera gets damaged, the video is saved on the base with solid-state storage, and they say it will save up to 120 days of content. If you don't delete video, it will just write over the older data. A network port to connect to your switch, and a USB, and power. The USB, I tried to figure this out. I believe this can be used to upgrade the firmware if you don't want to online. Let's start by connecting the home base. I have a few items connected to my home network, but I still have a port left on my switch. First, the network cable. Then, the power. Front light is illuminated. In about a minute, it starts blinking, probably because it's looking for its 4 friends. Now, let's power up the cameras by holding down the power button.
Hello.
I wasn't expecting that, but she sounds nice enough. The cameras were already charged up to 70%. Let's make this a foursome and boot up the other ladies.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I see each camera has a scan code. The home base also has a scan code. I stuck this outside in the sun for a brief amount of time, and they charged 100% pretty quickly. But just to see how long they can last without the sun, I'm taking this one away and placing it indoors in my garage. Poor little girl, hopefully she doesn't miss her 3 sisters. Now that the cameras are deployed, let's look at the software. This is my Android phone, but the app also works on Apple devices, of course. Just find the AUSO app in the Play Store and install. It'll ask you to set up an account and scan the home base and the cameras. Then you're off and running. Right when you open up the app, you get these last images that it captures. These aren't the real-time feeds. To see live, you select the grid at the top, and now these are live. You can select a different view for all the cameras at once, and the video quad will fill up the screen. From here, if there's something of interest, you can select a video pane and see that camera's feed full screen. You can take a snapshot or record the video. One thing that's pretty nice, you could turn on a warning siren that's pretty loud. And turn on a floodlight for the camera. There are also controls for pan and tilt. The cameras aren't hung, so the rotation in the video is strange, not the camera's fault. You can also choose which cameras you want to view if you don't want all four. There's a microphone, and you can speak through the camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Snooze the camera so you don't keep getting notifications on your phone. Previewing captured content that the camera captured from movement detection. This is all local content playing from the home base, but you can also save to the cloud for a fee, which is optional. If you have a bunch of content, you can filter out what to view, and obviously delete recordings to save space on the home base. You can set the cameras to just track humans so it won't go off with trees blowing. The software has nice options, and it's easy to use once you get used to it. You can also look at each camera's battery level directly or from the main start screen and see the camera's signal strength to your Wi-Fi network. Maybe if it's low, you can choose a close location to the wireless access point. You can even go to the home base and see how much storage is being used. You can name the cameras. I just named them PTZ 1 through 4. And you could rearrange the display location. Great for prioritizing your viewing. One thing, the zoom was not a true zoom, but more of a pixel stretch. You start to lose detail when zooming. Overall, very nice software to manage the cameras. Now let's look at the battery life. The camera has been in the garage without sunlight for 2 weeks and is running at roughly 70%, which I think is pretty decent. If you could put these in the sun for a couple hours, I don't think you'll have any issues with these running out. If you can't get them in the sun, you can charge them up with the USB. The bracket does allow for taking on and off. Over time, I would think this would start getting loose and ruined, and it wouldn't hold up the cameras. I would be aware of this and try to rig something if you need to take them down from time to time. Overall, I really like these. The video quality is good, the app is great, and great battery life. If you're looking for a surveillance camera kit for your home or office, these are good. Also, very easy to install without any issues. I'll leave a link in the description where to get these. I hope this review helped, and if it did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe.
Goodbye.